This is the third video on our first formative assessment on evaluating algebraic expressions. And in this third video, I'm going to work out the final problem. And this is a little bit challenging because it's clear we have some fractions that we have to substitute into this formidable expression. But I'm going to just simplify my life a little bit first before I do the substitution. You should get the same answer if you just plug these values into the expression and then work through them. But watch what I can do with this expression before I even substitute anything in. The square root of these of this product is the same as the product of the square roots. So if I want to show in detail how to do this, let me just write it out. I'm going to say that this is the same thing as the square root of n squared times the square root of p squared on the bottom. And of course, the square root of n squared is just n, and the square root of p squared is just p. So I can rewrite it again, 24 times m times n divided by 2 times n times p. And I'm going to go up here now, and notice that I can rearrange these factors in however way I like because of the properties of multiplication. And if I have an n and I divide by an n, these guys just cancel out to equal 1. N divided by n is just 1, as long as n is not equal to 0, of course, which it isn't. So let me rewrite this, 24 times m divided by 2 times p. So now it's a lot simpler. I'm going to even go further though. 24 divided by 2, that's just 12. So this becomes 12 times m divided by p. So this is pretty advanced stuff, really. And so I don't expect that everyone would have seen the same approach that I'm presenting here. But now I can take this and substitute m and p into my expression. I get 12 times a half on the top divided by my p, which is 1/4. And again, I'm going to move over here. Don't run out of space. Well, 12 times a half is just 6. I'm going to divide that by 1/4. And that's the same thing as 6 times 4/1 multiplied by the reciprocal, which equals 24. I like to think about my dividing by fractions conceptually also. This is, how many quarters are there in 6? Well, there's 4 quarters in 1. So there must be 24 quarters in 6. And that's also a way to kind of think about your division conceptually to make sure that you are comfortable with your answer.